Hey, what's up, everybody? Ralph here. So today's topic, I want to talk to you guys about how to make sure you're paying your bills on time. All right. Now, when doing this, you want to make sure you're breaking up your bills up into three categories. All right. The first category is recurring bills. All right. The second category is sporadic bills, and the third category is non-essential bills. All right, you want to make sure you break up your bills into three categories. So recurring bills is obviously things like utilities, rents, mortgages, a gym membership, things that are going to recur every month, and it's usually about the same thing every month. And even credit cards, if I haven't mentioned that. And I know credit cards can be different each month, but that's something that's going to be coming every month as long as you're making sure you're paying your balance every month. But we're going to kind of include that in recurring bills. Sporadic bills are obviously stuff that that come up sporadic, like auto bills, medical bills. These are things that obviously come up, just sporadically. You want to put that in that category. And non-essential bills are stuff like, you just say you want to purchase things, at the moment, like maybe new clothes, you want to buy some running shoes. Maybe you want to buy some supplements, anything that you just want to be like, anything that you want to buy, you want to put that in a non-essential. Now, when you do that, when you break it down into those three categories, now we're going to focus on the recurring side of the bills, because obviously that's the most important, because those are the bills that can affect you financially. Obviously you got to pay your mortgage, because you got to keep a roof over your head, and you got to pay your utility bills and make sure you got water running and electricity. So once you do that, you focus on the recurring bills. The easiest way to do it, and this is something that I even was shying away from at first, because I like to make sure I'm managing. I like to know what I'm paying every month, and that was making sure your recurring bills are on auto pay. So let's say you got a mortgage payment, you want to make sure that they can automatically take money out of your bank account. You got a utility bill, they're taking out of your credit card or your bank account. Your gym membership, if you're putting that on a credit card, you want to make sure that's automatically repaid every month. So you want to take that power away from you. For me, it was a struggle, because I like to make sure I know what's being paid. I like to make sure, okay, this is what's getting paid, this is what's paid, and I like to make sure that I'm paying it. Plus, I also probably had a little fear that they might take out the wrong amount. But usually, so far since I've been doing that, the right amount's been taken out, and it takes away a lot of pressure, because once I started getting multiple credit cards, and you have all these different bills, it's hard to keep up with each and one of them. These are things that you don't want to just have to think about. You want to just be done and make sure after the end of the month, then you can review everything that's being paid. So for me, I found that it was easy just to keep things on automatic payments. So, and it's easier because then it's being paid, and you don't have to worry about missing payment, because life happens. There's a lot of things that's going on. You might forget one time that, oh, dang, I got to pay the mortgage, or you got to pay utility bill. And these are things that you don't want to miss, because obviously if you miss a payment, these can affect your credit score. And once your credit score is affected, these can, affect, how much type of financing you get for loans in the future. And it can cost you more money if you want to get a car. So for me, I found it was much easier to just put things on automatic payment. So therefore you don't have to think about it. And it makes it easier for you in the future, because things are just being paid right away, right? So you don't want to put that burden on yourself where you have to think about it and oh man, I got to make sure I get that payment, or let me pay this credit card. It just becomes too much work. You want to just make sure things are automatic, and it'll save you a bunch of time in the future once you got other things going on, because you're gonna have so many things going on, like investments. Once you start building up, if you're trying to build wealth, you're gonna have investment properties, or you got retirement accounts that you want to fund, and things you want to do. You just want to make sure things are running just automatic, and you don't have to think about it. So for me, I found that was the best way to make sure that your bills are paid on time. And once you do it, and you get and you can monitor it as you go, make sure things are the right amount is being taken out every month, especially when it comes to credit cards. Obviously it's a different amount every month, but for me, regardless of the amount that I pay, I make sure that if your bank should allow you to set up a feature where it pays off the balance from the previous month. So that makes sure it makes sure that you're paying the balance, and that you're not paying interest on any extra charges. So what I do is I'll set up auto repayment, and it pays the previous balance. And once it pays the balance, I know that it's paid. Then I'll throw in a little bit more. I'll put in a little bit more just to make sure I stay below a certain ratio. But that's just me. You could just have it just on auto payment and make sure they take out the balance. So just make sure you're not paying any extra interest on your credit card. So for me, I found that was the easiest way to make sure bills are paid on time. And if you're someone that struggles with paying bills, then it's probably just best to just make sure you're putting on auto payment, because it'll take a lot of burden and stress off your life. You know, especially if you're someone that's busy with a lot of other things. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you found that helpful. If you got any questions or comments, make sure to leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and make sure you subscribe, right? So take care and have a good one, guys. Later.